Chapter 2. Man, I love my... They're like tortilla chips. They're basically the same, corn chips, tortilla chips. But I wish I had some bean dip. Or some just regular, some cheese, nacho cheese dip or bean dip or the red stuff. I think it's the... I think my auntie called it the... She makes it all the time. But even the corn chips or tortilla chips by themselves is good. My Uncle Tony, Anthony Blue Horse, he eats the same stuff. He also drives a
This is it! The home of the famous dungeon. I swear, I can almost hear the wrestlers of the past groaning in pain.
That's my stomach. For the past 2 days, I've had nothing but moose jerky, maple puffs, and poutine.
Yikes.
Look, I just want to say, I know I've been a little skeptical, but now that we're here, I can see us doing this. I mean, once Bret Hart hears how far we drove, he's gonna have no choice but to welcome us right in for training. So, thanks for pushing me on this.
Of course. Well, here we go.
Hey there. I bet you're here for Bret Hart, eh?
Hello? And yes, he's going to train us to be wrestlers. Eh? I'm not sure I'm using that correctly.
Is Bret home right now?
He is! Hang on a sec. Bret, 2 lovely people are here for wrestling training! He'll be right down. I'm sure he's just putting his tights on, gelling up his hair, finding his sunglasses. He's gotta look the part, you know.
Of course.
So are you Bret's housekeeper?
Okay, seriously, guys? I'm messing with you.
So, Bret's not home.
No, and he hasn't been for years. The Harts don't live here anymore.
But you said...
This kind of thing happens like once a month, and I like to have a little fun when I break the news.
How is that fun? We just spent 3 days driving here.
And I gave myself severe stomach issues. At this point, we'd settle for one of the more obscure Hart brothers or even a distant cousin.
Like I said, none of them are here. You seem like nice kids. Stupid, but nice. Next time, do some research before you decide to drive all the way up here.
Jeez. So much for Canadian hospitality.
I thought you said you checked all this out online.
I did. I mean, I searched for dungeon and wrestling, and then some really weird stuff came up and I kinda got sidetracked. Point being, don't look at my browser history. But hey, we came all the way here. We should at least get a picture. Can we do another one? I was making a weird face. Probably on account of the stomach pain.
Maybe you were right about us trying to become wrestlers. We've already failed at the first thing on our list. And maybe we're not cut out for this.
Hey, wait, we can't just give up that easily. I have an idea!
Hey, John Cook is online now. I have an idea.
You drove all the way to Calgary thinking you were going to train with Bret Hart? I've done some stupid stuff in my life, but that takes the cake.
It wasn't our finest moment.
But since I had a dad who only looked at the rewards section on the credit card bill, we were able to stay in Calgary and learn from a former wrestler who, at least according to him, trained with the Harts back in the day.
I think he just ran next to one on a treadmill once.
So that's how you guys hooked up with Riley Flash.
Yeah. After striking out at the dungeon, it was kind of our only option.
Even though Riley can be a bit much sometimes, he gave us the foundation we needed to get here today.
He also gave us ringworm with his dirty mats, but that's a whole other story.
Mm-hmm.
Nut shot!
Alright, dickhead.
Right now I'm having corn chips and they're just the same as tortilla chips.
Oh, okay.
And I'm playing the story mode for my career mode for 2K20, the WWE 2K20.
Yeah.
Did you just wake up?
Mm-mm.
So you've been awake. Okay, so you've been awake, and even though I sent you that message when you were first online, you were just playing out rude and ignored me.
No, actually, I didn't even notice that you messaged me if you did or not. I turned off the system and I just finally got back on it, so I saw that you messaged me.
Okay.
So I figure I hit you up.
Don't worry. I'm just joking with you being rude and all that. You're never rude.
Yeah, I know.
But you know why I'm joking? Because I know I don't take it too serious because I do the same stuff sometimes.
Yeah, the thing about me too is I had to help my daughter out with her school, so I couldn't really be on the game.
All right.
Now they got the teachers in the school remotely teaching. Where Katie is pretty much in school all fucking day.
Alright. Is that a good thing?
Yeah. From 12 to 2, but you know what? It's a good thing because it's showing her that she can do it.
Well, at least she has the inspiration.
Oh yeah, she has that push that I never had.
Alright, this week when I go shopping, I forgot to do this for a long time, but I've been forgot to mention it, but I didn't forget to mention it, I just forgot all about it. But this week when I get my check, I'm gonna finally go out and get your PlayStation card so you can buy that thing.
Alright.
I tend to forget about it because I'm always playing my game.
Maybe I should message you. Do not forget. Yo, check this. I got 2 lists now on my game now.
What list?
2 lists, like friends list.
Alright.
I got the Wolfpack Mafia, and I got the BS list.
Did you talk to John or something?
Nah. Yeah, I talked to him. But he said that you kicked him out the party.
Nah. The first time I didn't kick him out of the party. I only kicked him out of the group chat. But the first time when we got in,
And he said that you was jumping him and all that bullshit.
We weren't jumping him. what I talked about, what the plan, we were gonna jump him because if someone PKN, he likes to fuck around with me a lot. Not to invite John, and what does he do to get a reaction out of me? He invites John. I was like, the plan was if John come in, we'll jump him, but being that's only if he came in on his own. But being a PKN decided to invite him and be a dick about it, I was like, okay, PKN, instead of John getting
Get your
jumped,
feet up on the turnbuckle.
you're gonna
Push
be
off
getting
and roll
jumped
backwards. You can pin him like that.
not listening. So we didn't jump PKN or John. We just kind of let it go. But when John was in the party at first time, when I was telling him the rules, he left on his own. I didn't kick him. I mean, I simply remember not kicking him.
It's all right.
Because that's what.
Yeah, well, he said that
Catch your breath.
you did it, but I know
Next
you
time,
better
all right?
than that.
You good?
Well, I thought about kicking him, but at the same time, he left before I can kick him. So I was like, okay, well, since he's leaving, I guess I can kick him out of the group chat. So I think that's what he meant by kick him out of the group, the party, is I kicked him out of the group chat. Because I did kick him out of the group chat, but when he was in the group chat with us in the party and I was going over the rules, he left real quick. He left on his own. And as far as jumping him, I didn't jump him yet, not yet. We didn't jump him yet.
He doesn't realize one thing, though. Me and you is a lot closer than me and him.
Alright. Well,
You don't realize that. Because if he ever thought that I would go against you, he must be out of his rabbit-ass mind.
Well, I appreciate your loyalty, but I also know that he's entitled to his opinion and all that. But as far as kicking him out of the party, I didn't. He left on his own willing. Yeah, the first time he was in the party, he left willingly because he didn't want to follow the rules.
Guys, come here. We need to talk.
That's the reason why I thought he left. And so after he left the party willingly by himself,
Is it about your disgusting ring mat? Because I feel like it's making me itch all over.
Follow the rules and didn't want to be in the league.
Hey, what was that for?
He said that the way he made it sound like you got nasty with him
Red,
and
great
a
job.
bunch
Keep it
of
up.
bullshit.
Remind me why
I'm
I
like,
show
I'm
up here
thinking to
every day get
myself,
tortured?
that's not
torture
wrong.
if you're paying for it. Now, what I didn't tell you was that match was actually a
A
tryout.
lot of people, when
For
they
what?
don't like to
Is
follow the
WWE
rules
coming
and
to
like-
town?
I mean,
Not quite.
I
It was a
have
tryout for the
simple
local
rules
Winterfest that's coming
in
up.
this league.
The organizers asked me to put on a wrestling event.
Now,
That's great.
Who are we gonna face?
I've
I
told
wouldn't mind a
plenty of these
rematch
people this
against
when they
those
join.
two.
I was like, you know what?
Slow
There are
down.
simple rules.
After
You
what
can
I just
spam,
saw,
you
only
can do
one of
whatever
you was ready
want.
for their first
You can
official
send
match.
submission, spam,
Sorry,
do
Red.
wrestlable moves.
You'll
You can
get
do
your
all
chance
that.
soon.
But when it comes to
Red's the
green
one
barring
who's
and
ready,
when the
not
meter goes
you,
around one time
doughhead.
it stops, you
What?
have to let it up. And
When it comes to
lights,
in-ring
you have to let
ability,
it up.
Red's got you beat
But
by
when
a
it comes to
kilometer.
randoms in a match,
Isn't that less than
we
a
jump
mile?
them.
Oh, thanks for the
get them,
conversion, Albert
take care of
Asswipe.
them before-
Bottom line,
and
you're too
before it
focused on the
turns into an
entertainment
elite
side of
member
things.
for himself
Maybe
in the
you
match.
weren't focused enough on the entertainment side of things. Didn't you only appear in WWE like
You know who
3
took me off
times?
his friends list on here?
4, if you count the time I helped carry Macho Man
Mojo.
to the ring on his fancy chair gimmick.
You mean
Mojo.
a sedan?
No, it was
Yep.
a chair, not a car. Either
Why?
way, I was in WWE 4
Your guess
more
is
times
better
than
than
you'll
mine.
ever be.
I'll make it
Did
there
not know
someday.
that.
It's on our list.
I don't care.
Yeah, and someday I'm gonna poop golden nuggets. No, offense, Rich.
That's one person I didn't think would
Whatever.
take you off his
You'll
friends list,
see.
'cause he's always seemed
Congrats
like
on
a
getting your
stand-up
first
guy.
message. You know I'll be there cheering you on.
Thanks.
Yeah,
I know.
well,
Speaking
Drink
of
it,
cheering
always
her
drink
on,
it.
since
The
you
only
like
thing, the
running
only
your
way I
mouth
could
so
think of him
much,
taking off,
you can accompany her to the
taking you
ring
off
as a
his
manager.
friends
That
list
actually might be a better
is
fit
if-
for you
is if
long
he was
term.
smoking weed or getting high,
A manager? That's not what I'm here for.
because he does
You'll
smoke a
figure
lot
this
of weed.
out. I know it.
Oh, one more thing.
yeah, I
I need
know
to
he
know
does.
what to call you so they can
So he
advertise
probably
the
was
event.
high when he removed
That's
you
easy.
from his
I'm
friends
sticking with
list.
Red. Kids started calling me that in high school because of my
It don't
temper,
bother my
but
time if he
I
did or
want to
not.
turn it into something positive.
Okay. Man, what about you? Sticking with Denver?
I don't know. Sounds too regional.
I'm
And
gonna check if
omelet.
he removed
I know.
me
How
from
about
my-
Albert
I'm gonna
Esquire?
check if he removed me from his
Nah.
friend list. We would know. Nope. I still have Mojoson as a friend.
Want to
friend
count
on
all
my
the
friends
moves
list.
you botch?
I like that one.
How about I pay tribute to my wonderful trainer and call myself
That
Riley
don't bother
Flash
my
Jr.?
time any.
Oh, that ain't happening.
Fuck
Do you
it.
have any other nicknames?
Trey!
No, don't listen to her.
I kind of like that. And you can spell it TRE, so it's kind of like three in Spanish, as in getting a 3 count to win a match.
I always thought you and
Which
Mojo was tight.
probably won't happen very often for you, but you get
I
it, right?
thought that too.
Yeah, I get it.
Great.
I
And
mean, he
Trey it
still has
is.
me on his Facebook.
Thanks a lot.
No problem, Trey. And hey, I just realized
Facebook,
come up
then.
with awesome
I'm
wrestling
probably
names.
guessing I was right. He was probably high
about
when he
awesome.
removed you from his friends list. See, this normally happens with Mojo. When he's high, somebody would that person would be on his friends list, and he would act while he's high. He can't see clearly, I think. And so
There's
he
a charger on the wall. Hang on 1 second.
All right.
Hang on 1 second. Katie, there should be a charge. There should be a wire, like on the wall, by Grandpa's room. You know that one socket you normally use? Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah. So what probably happened is someone was talking shit in the party with him, and it wasn't you. I'm just saying some random person probably joined his party or jumped one of his guys. So being that it's Mojo and he always gets high a lot, he went to delete that person because the person he probably got into it was one of his friends. But instead of deleting that person, he probably ended up accidentally deleting you because he was high.
I don't know. Maybe you could talk to him for me.
Alright. I'll talk to him. I'll send him a text.
Find out. See what happened. I'm like, well, I don't know what I did wrong to him.
Because Mojo's a pretty good dude, man.
He is. At least I thought he was.
Don't count him out yet, man. I mean, we don't really know the full facts to it yet. Like I said, he probably did it on accident.
Say hi to your niece.
Hey, baby girl.
Went to the eye doctor today. Nothing's changed.
Mwah.
She called you a butt munch.
Mwah.
She called you a butt munch.
Wow. See, this is what you call her.
Butt munch.
Hey, did you call Uncle Johnny a butt munch? Can you say butt munch? Say Uncle Johnny butt munch.
Of course.
You know what? Right now that we're
I
not
got your
doing,
turd, buddy.
right now that we're not doing this, I'm gonna ask Mojo.
I heard what she said. I heard what she said.
How you're not at work? Oh, you had Adrena's appointment today. That's why.
Yeah, but I understand what you're talking about. I
Yeah.
understand what you're talking about and shit. You know what I'm saying? We're not in the count him out.
Yeah. I said I'm gonna text him right now. Ask him. So I'll let you know if he texts me back. Maybe, cause I don't see why he would remove you. I mean, you guys were. I mean, to be honest, I don't see why he would remove you.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean, you guys were friends. He says no, I didn't. He just
What?
texted me back. He said no, I didn't.
Well, a second. Let me just double check because
Let me say. Well, hold on. I gotta change. I got this night tree. Upgrade it a little
all
bit.
right.
I'm gonna upgrade a little bit, and then I gotta export it out of the
You gotta take care of something in a little bit.
no, I'm gonna export one of my characters out of the game, out of the story mode, so I can play with her online.
All right. Yo, those football games was phenomenal yesterday.
Alright. This football
Just the
games?
look that was on my wife's face was priceless when Kansas City was whooping that ass.
Alright. Well, I'm not big on football. I don't know much about it, but I don't even know much about basketball, but I play it anyway. I play the games anyways. My family would know more about the football games than I do.
Just picture, like, human beings the size of bulls
Alright.
coming at you if you have a football in your hand.
Alright. Well, let me export my character and I'll play with it online for a little bit. I got a new character I created. Character. You would like this character. This one's cool. Export. So do you got your WWE2K20 game in?
Yes, I do.
I'm hopping on right now.
That's how I won the title.
Alright. You said you wanted to jump someone?
Yeah, I'm in the mood to jump somebody.
Alright. Set up a triple threat, extreme rules. I'll show you the character I created from the
I got an idea.
Yeah.
We'll do a three-way last man standing match.
How do I do that?
Have a triple threat,
Are you sure
last man standing.
Are you sure it's the same thing, same as WWE2K19? Because I haven't figured that thing out yet. I could try it. Yeah, a network error has occurred. Let me try it.
Well, you got your game in there now, right?
Yeah. Let me set my internet again.
Let me try real quick.
Hold on.